In this episode, you make excuses to do it, but do you actually deserve this?
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Welcome everyone to episode 317 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular podcast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. Number 317. I feel like we just did number 317 episodes ago. That's what it feels like. I feel like we just did 300. You get it? 17 episodes ago? You get it? You get it? I feel like we just did it 17 days ago, because we did. Time fucking flies. Time flies. 317, lit like a tit. Gonna get yoked from our head to our feet, because Papa Swole goes balls deep. Knowledge fisting. Knowledge fisting on the Daily Swole. It is next level. It is next level with this fitness info gangbang that I am dropping on all of you. So make sure that you share the broadcast now that I got those profanities out of the way. So now you can share it to anyone that's under 18. And I can see if you're sharing it. And like last time, I could see if you're sharing it, so I appreciate it. I see your little name pop up, so-and-so shared it, so props to each and every time one of you shares the episode. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for liking. And remember, if I say something funny, if I say something you like, if I say something like, man, Papa Swole is hitting the fucking, that's a knowledge nuke right there, then just hit the thumbs up. Let me know that you like what I said, because that's kind of like clapping or, raising the roof, because I don't hear you. You're hearing Papa Swole fucking rage, but I don't hear you rage. When I hit a point that strikes home with you, I don't hear that. Like, I don't get that. I don't get like, yeah, good point. I see the comment pop up delayed, but when I get a thumb, those are really like on time. So if you float a thumb, huge props to you. So thank you so much. Everest and K2 are here to flex on you, dropping some knowledge nukes. Get in the shelter. You still got about 5 minutes to get in there. Today's episode, as always, live 12 noon Eastern time every day on Facebook Live at Swolenormous, every day on YouTube at Swolenormous, and also you can catch every episode on SoundCloud and iTunes. And just a couple little tidbits. If you are on YouTube, make sure you click the bell next to my name. It looks like a little bell icon. Make sure you turn that on so you get notified when I post new videos on YouTube, which is often, but it will notify you and then you can go check it out. My timeline is filled with nothing but Swolenormous shares. And Carrie, should it be any other way? Honestly, should it be anything else? No, it shouldn't be anything else besides that, because Papa Swole is the only one that's dropping fucking just chunky cheese information every day. This episode is you making excuses, and the art and the act of making excuses, but do you actually deserve it? And what I mean by that is you make excuses to deserve things. And I'm using today as a kind of like a springboard from St. Patrick's Day, which was on Friday. And a lot of people were celebrating it the week before, or a couple days before. I saw people wearing green. It's like, holy shit, it's on Friday, and people are wearing it the weekend before. And a lot of people partied on Friday, but they're going to turn to St. Patrick's Day weekend, just like when they call it Labor Day weekend or 4th of July weekend. No, it's a day, and there are 2 days around it. So it's like you have St. Patrick's Day on Friday, but hopefully none of you, but a lot of people went out on Friday, it was St. Patty's Day, woke up hungover, did stuff on Saturday, ate like shit and ate like green pie and all that crap. And then today they're doing it again, Sunday Fun Day, St. Patrick's Day. They're doing like a 3-day thing. They're doing a 3-day rush. So they're fucking their body up for 3 days, which is going to carry over for another couple weeks. It's going to take a long time for your body to recover, longer than when you feel better. It takes your body longer to repair the damage from eating shitty, from drinking shitty, and all that stuff. So here's the thing. Making excuses to deserve it, if that makes sense. Making an excuse to deserve it, to tell yourself that you deserve it, but do you deserve it? And the do you deserve it part, that is a little bit sketchy, because maybe you do. Maybe you need it. Maybe you need a little reprieve. And I'm not saying go through your life without having any enjoyment, without having any kind of like entertainment. But do you actually deserve it? It is another day, Sean. It's just another day. That's why it's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It's that prefix and the word day. It's just another day. The sun rises and sets the same fucking way it does all the time. Sometimes it's longer, sometimes the days are shorter, but it's the same cycle of 24 hours. So you can have some chill time today. Let's talk about Sunday. You got some chill time today? You get some meditation in the morning, a way to start your day properly, not like in a hectic panic. But do you deserve it? Because I always talk about earning it. I always talk about every day being the same, and one day is the same as the next, and it's always the same. You got to put the same fucking effort every day because it's just another day. It's just another day. And the psychology of deserving it is what separates people. The psychology of deserving it, because that's where the excuses set in. This idea that you deserve it, that you earned it, that you went through the challenging week and now you earned, or you are owed, right? You are owed this time to destroy your body. I'm not telling you not to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. I'm not telling you not to celebrate holidays if that means a lot to you. But you're not owed anything. And because as a society, many people, and I hate to say it, but most people are not happy in their path. They're not happy in their life journey. They treat their job and their work as if they are putting other people into debt for them. Like they're putting life into debt for them. Like they're owed something, because people are very entitled now. They're not happy. They're doing jobs that are miserable. So they feel entitled as if they're doing a favor. Does that make sense? When you're not happy with what you're doing, for example, I'm happy with what I'm doing. I love this. For me, whether there's 30 people, 50 people, or 1,000 people watching, I'm excited. I'm here, and I'm here every day at 12. I love this. I love what I'm creating. I love what I'm doing. I enjoy this. So when you share that, it means a lot to me. So thank you for sharing the broadcast. And plus, I get to see who shares. So I get to give you guys mental props and give you guys shout outs and stuff like that. So thank you for sharing. But when you are not happy with your life, when you are working at something miserable, you're not following your life path, you feel entitled to time off, as if I'm doing this shit that sucks for me. I hate doing this. I hate going to a job. I am owed a weekend of doing nothing. Like, it's my weekend. I need to do nothing. And you go so far the other direction with just relaxation and rebellion against health and against reality. And you come back to Monday and you grind again, you do the same thing. People feel like they're owed because they're doing shit they don't enjoy, but it's their fault, right? You're doing things you don't like. So you feel entitled to a holiday. You feel entitled, and society will give you a holiday. They'll give you these things because they can sell you. They can sell you holiday. They can sell you things for St. Patrick's Day. They can sell you things for Labor Day. They can sell you vacations and trips. They can sell you cars on President's Day, which is a fucking stupid holiday. Society and people will market and sell you things. But if you are not if you're not happy with your life, and you're not following your dream, you're not following your passion, you're not following what is your true calling, then you are going to feel like life owes you something, because we're in a world of entitlement. You're going to feel like, and a lot of people do feel this way, they feel entitled to that time off. They feel entitled to trash in their body. They feel entitled to excuses. Feeling entitled to excuses. And that's a very, very dangerous cycle. That's a very, very dangerous path, because you feel entitled to release and have enjoyment of things you want to do, but whereas you're really not releasing in the way that you need to, because you're not going to fill any kind of void, because you're still not going to be happy come Monday, and you're destroying your body, and you're going to be miserable and upset and feeling like crap as a result of it. So on this Sunday fun day, I want you to have a Sunday fun day. But the kicker is, for me, every day is a fun day. I get to do these broadcasts. I get to talk about fitness. I get to talk about, knowledge nukes and flex on people on camera that I've never met. I get to talk about things I find passion in. Like, I love doing this shit. But that's just me. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do this, but you have to find something that you are passionate about, because that is your it's not even your outlet. People say that, like, your hobby, that's your outlet. Why is your hobby a hobby? If you have passion for your hobby, that should be what you do. And I know that might just blow people's fucking minds. You might have gray matter dripping down the side of your beard right now, if you're lucky enough to have a beard. Just saying. But you're going to, like, my hobby should be my job? You got to create a business and got to create a future based on what you enjoy doing. Like, literally. I don't understand anymore. I mean, until I started Swolenormous, I'd always been in fitness. So, in some respect, I was following something I was passionate about. I was still miserable in many different ways because it wasn't the same form of application of fitness. Like, it was, it was other jobs, it was personal training. I was teaching at a school, and there was a lot of things that gave me the knowledge and the experience and the intellect and the command of my material to be doing these shows and talking this way. So I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful for that path, but at the same time, I wasn't happy, and that's why I found myself where I am now. So I was still in the same field, but now I'm actually putting it in the proper form forward. I'm delivering it in the way that it should have been delivered. I'm going through it the way that I should have been going through it from the beginning, but we all have our own path, and now the stars have aligned and things are working out. But if you have a hobby, something that you're passionate about, it has to be your primary. Why is it a hobby? If you enjoy making toy cars and like building miniatures, and make them, sell them on Etsy, create like a site, like do something you enjoy, because I put so much effort into what I do here. And this is not an episode to toot my own horn, but I will stay up till 4 o'clock in the morning. I will stay up at 4 o'clock in the morning uploading videos to YouTube. You're probably getting fucking emails at 3 in the morning about 5 videos that were uploaded, because I don't care. I love it. The reason why I do live broadcasts like 3 or 4 times a day, I'm editing videos and I'm Snapchat and Instagram. The reason why I can handle all of it just being one person is because I don't stop, because I love it, because I fucking love what I'm doing. And I encourage you to find what you enjoy. It has to be what you enjoy. Because if you enjoy it, you don't have. If you enjoy it, you don't have those, the day starts, the day ends, 9 to 5. There is no time frame. It's just doing what you enjoy all the time. Like, the days go by quickly for me because I'm filling it with doing a ton of shit that I enjoy. And even the shit that sucks, like behind the scenes, whether it's, analytical and it's just fucking detailed shit that's not necessarily fitness related, but it's computer related, I still enjoy it because it's related to my entirety. So your hobby, I want you to start thinking about it. Start thinking about creating and making your hobby your primary. How do you make your hobby something you enjoy? That's why it's a hobby, but it shouldn't be a hobby. That's where it gets twisted. Your hobby should be your primary. Everyone thinks that their hobby is something, they enjoy at the time. Like, I love doing this, but that's my hobby. Why not make your hobby your fucking primary? Why does it have to stay your hobby? Because if you make that your primary, everything's going to change. And I'm telling you, when you're happy with what you're doing, bullshit doesn't matter. You don't get cravings, and I know it sounds strange, but you don't get the same kind of cravings. You don't get the same kind of distractions. You don't get the same kind of break from your concentration, your focus, because there's nothing to break your focus. This is what you want to do. There's no distraction. There's no breaking of focus. You're doing what you want to do, and you're doing it all the time. So putting in tons of effort is a pleasure. It's a pleasure. I might be tired. I might be looking at my phone at 3 o'clock in the fucking morning, uploading, a podcast, and I'm tweaking this, I'm changing a hashtag, but I fucking love it because it's just progress. It's moving forward. And if I want to do that, I do it. If I want to stay up till 6 a.m., I'll do it. If I want to go to sleep at 10, I'll do it. But I'll put all the time in during the day towards what I love doing. There's no on and off because it's just everything I enjoy, so it just blends together. And now I realize what people mean when they're doing things that they enjoy, when they're living their dream, when they're living their passion. I get it now, and I didn't get it for a long time. So I encourage you to look at things a little bit differently, and don't make excuses to deserve it. Don't use escapism as an excuse. Don't use I need reprieve, I need to balance out what I do every day. That's a dangerous cycle that's going to lead to a lot of regret. You got to be careful with that. You got to be careful with that and really look at what you're doing. Don't use entitlement to relaxation, entitlement to binge drinking, entitlement to a holiday, entitlement to a weekend as a constant excuse to pull your body their direction, because you're first off, you're affecting your health, and you're just wearing yourself down mentally at the foundation, and it's going to catch up to you in the long run. I don't want to see that happen. And some great questions that have been being dropped in premium that I'm going to get to after this. I'm going to go dig into premium. If any of you are watching and you're not a member of Swolenormous Premium, there's a link in the description of this post. Remember, still access to a 7-day free trial of Swolenormous Premium. I just did an entire front and back squat breakdown with form yesterday in premium. So that was pretty fucking awesome. So I just did a whole breakdown yesterday with the squat breakdown. I'm going to upload that again to the albums today. So exercise demos once or twice a week, yoga demos and flows, accountability meeting, nutrition Q&A. Premium is badass. So a lot of great questions, a lot of great things are going on in premium. And remember, tomorrow, premium members, accountability meeting at 1 p.m. Make sure you're all over that group today. It's Sunday fun day, but there's a lot of content. I saw a bunch of questions posted before I came live, so I'm going to get to that right after. If you're not a member of Swolenormous Premium, jump in right now. You'll see all the comments. A lot of people in here right now are from Premium. So if you're not a member, click the link, 7-day free trial. Great community, great family, and amazing content and applicable right now. So thanks for watching me for episode 317 of The Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular podcast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. Thank you for watching the first church of Swole, the church of gains. Yep, Pastor Swolenormous. Fucking repping it on a Sunday. Stop making excuses. Go work out today. Thanks for watching on Facebook, 12 noon Eastern time. Every day, YouTube, Swolenormous, and SoundCloud and iTunes for the podcast. Make sure you check out Ask Papa Swole on YouTube. There's gonna be a lot more coming this week and some more footage and vlogs and all that awesome shit. Peace out. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Don't make excuses.